Yeah, against this right back, Charlie's definitely.
Martinelli scored this a great game. And with that, we're live, as you lot know, Monday Madness, man. We lot saying we got a lot to discuss, man. Captain showing up, Martinelli scoring. What we got to say, lads?
Wait. Why do you start this rubbish with Martinelli scoring?
What rubbish? I just said Martinelli scored, the captain turned up. Why are you rattled? Why are you triggered?
No. Martinelli scored, yes, but you're acting like I
get to say what on.
Nah, facts. I'm just saying you're acting like I've been on him. Remember it worked.
I didn't say nothing.
Listen, remember I said get evidence and we could talk about it. Still now there's no evidence.
Wait, listen to the streets, no. Man? I didn't say nothing to you. I just said all I remember saying is Martinelli's a big game player. I see man bag against Madrid. I see man bag against Liverpool. That's all I need to know.
Well, I don't want to
Liverpool weren't a big game.
Huh?
Liverpool weren't a big game.
So what's a big game if they're not top? Are they not top of the Premier League by some distance?
We're not playing for anything. So
serial winners. We're always playing for something. We're Arsenal Football Club against Liverpool, playing for a lot of things.
You're fine.
Keep the standards.
How
can you say it's not a big? There's not a big game. How can there be a bigger game than Liverpool, the only team to pip City to a title? Something we failed to do on 3 occasions. How can that not be a big game, mate?
Well, technically, we only failed on 2 occasions.
What do you mean? We ain't won the league 3 times, but what?
Yeah, but we did. But it was
the first one weren't meant to be anything anyway. Yeah.
How long was? I'm happy you mentioned that. How long was we top of the table that year? The most.
It weren't meant to be like the start of the season.
It definitely weren't meant to be. We didn't win the league.
No. At the start of the season, it weren't a thing where everyone was going, "Oh yeah, Arsenal's going to win it." Do you get what I'm saying? The 2 seasons after that, we were in the conversation, but the first one, yeah, no one expected us even.
Okay, before I rebuttal that, you and Hook say your piece, and I wanna focus on this a bit more.
We haven't, but we failed to pip Man City to the league twice. We failed to pip Liverpool.
Is it top Gooner Hooks today, or is it everybody out Hooks today?
Hey, do you know what it is? It's the same hooks that you get all the time, and that's facts hooks. You know what I mean? And factually speaking, we failed to pip Man City to the league twice, and we failed to pip Liverpool to the league once.
Okay, so can I speak now?
Bro, it's your channel. You can speak whenever you want.
No, but I'm me casa, su casa, homie, all of that stuff, man. You got to wait see. So fair enough. First year, I agree. We weren't expected to do it. I'm sure I've seen Wigan win an FA Cup, Liverpool with arm slot in their first year, Newcastle end their 70-year drought, and many other opportunities. Crystal Palace. I don't know if these teams go into any league or any cup thinking they're going to win it, but when an opportunity presents itself, at some point they want to get over the line. So that's one year we didn't do it. Last year, I think you both agree, the target was the Prem. We fell short. This year, the target was still the Prem. It was horrible. It was a shit show. I agree with Hooks in the sense that it can't be a race because we was never in it. City was on top. But we all know the goal was to finally get over the line, was it not?
It's always to get over the line, though.
Yeah.
When you're Arsenal Football Club, every time you start a season is to go and
what
win
did you lot's manager say the last game of the season against Everton?
You mean you're our manager?
What do you mean? Wait. Whoa.
He is my manager, but is it?
Hold on. But I saw you on Talk Sport the other day, yeah?
Yeah.
Let's talk about that. Could it kind of go, now you're saying my manager and our manager, yeah?
It was a phrase. He plays he manages Arsenal.
Okay, hold on. But I saw you the other day, and they asked you, if Arteta don't win that in next season, does he have to go?
And I said, I don't know. They never said that. You know what? I can rise up the clip still. Go ahead.
What was it? At the end,
I don't remember,
that's why I got it wrong. Yeah, rise up the clip, please. So we got context, yeah? But
man want to do this with me, the politician. Okay.
And that's what we got to talk about, the politician stuff. Because I thought you was a politician just over here. You're a politician. I got to watch him. I don't know who he is no more because I thought this was just here. I thought it was just over here. I see you on... Look, let's have a watch.
You hear it?
Watch. No. Can't hear it.
You can't hear it.
No. Can't hear it.
Jarring, man. How do I make you lot hear it? Do you share? You don't share screen. You share something else, innit?
You share
Hooks knows.
No, but you see on StreamYard it says share the tab or share the window. It's the window thing for you lot to hear, innit?
I just always screen.
Let me know if you lot can hear this.
No.
You know what?
He's gonna put.
Can you hear that?
No, come on, DG, man. Like,
big Talk Sport, Premier, MTV, all of that, and you don't.
I said MTV.
Right, man, don't have to work the little street.
I'm struggling. You know, you need help. How do you do this?
Hey, hey, Hooks, he's been over at Trenches too long. He's got him.
Bro, you only just hit 30, you know. This is diabolical.
Oh, that's a horrible. You're a horrible guy. You're a horrible guy for that. To be fair, I've never been good with technology. I'm gonna try and find it on YouTube, but I'm sure.
Share the screen, bro.
I need to find it. I need to find the YouTube tab.
You hit present and then you hit share screen, bro.
Love me. I didn't even do GCSE, ICT. So
hey,
you can see,
bro. What's up? The sun got you today, innit?
It has, bro. I'm baffled.
Don't worry. Anyway, so along the lines, yeah, you said raw. If Arteta don't win, go on.
Right, if this don't work, then fuck it. We're gonna have to go some other route around this year. If this one don't work, we're gonna have to go some other route around this.
Turn it up. We can hear it a little bit. Turn it up.
I can't lie, I've maxed it out.
Yeah, it's not gonna work then. You could just hear it, innit?
Yeah, it's mythical still.
Yeah, long day.
He's frozen as well. It's dark. I mean, bare times I've seen this brother share screen on streams.
Yeah, all of a sudden,
man don't know how to share screens. I hear it, bro.
It's the deflection, man. It's the deflection. You know how.
Did I spliff myself? I think I turned off the Wi-Fi.
Nah, you're good now. You're good.
I get the impression you don't think he's going to do that, Arsenal. I mean, I can't predict the future. I don't know where you could get that impression. We just have to go with your opinion, though. In my opinion, I think yes, does make Arteta in the Premier League Arsenal. What do you say? I'm saying I can't predict the future. I don't know. Asking me something. We're going on the show, though. We are on the show, but I've got a bunch of television. Well, I can't actually. I don't know.
But yeah, listen. That's my point. You ain't got an answer, but all of a sudden.
Oh, so this is what they're killing me for, people. Not answering.
No. But all of a sudden, it's our manager now. But on big Talk Sport, you couldn't answer it. So
it's all our manager.
So wait, what is it?
He manages Arsenal Football Club, my guy.
Oh, it's all our manager.
Forgive me for using the wrong term. Okay, cool. I used the wrong term. We're English teachers now. Sorry, people. I used the wrong terminology. I'm not as smart as Catching Hawks. I apologize.
You knew what you were doing. You knew what you were doing.
I don't know what was it. How?
Now there's evidence you fucked up. That's what it is. You knew what you were doing. Man said, "What? Your manager?" And then you got clips of you like doing the on the fence thing. You don't want to say yes or no.
If I'm being on the fence, what is their offense? What is offense?
No, stop it, man.
Offense is when you sit on it, yeah, you're in the middle. So offense, you're not on that side, you're not on this side, you're on the fence, you're in the middle. So what are you just like?
Do you need to pick a side for if you're not clear on something, do you pick a side for the sake of it in life?
No, we just want to know your opinion.
Yeah. But then
all right, cool. I'm happy Hook said that. Let's break it all down. What opinions would you like to know?
I would like to know your actual opinion to what you was asked, because I know that you're doing. I know what you're doing. You're doing.
We know you could answer.
Yeah, you're doing the Prime Minister thing, so nobody can go raw. Did you man see what DG was saying on Talksport? Because you know everybody.
If you want a specific answer, I need to be asked a specific question. Like, what do you want to know?
Okay.
If Arteta don't win a major next season, do you want him gone?
I think it's a question you have to ask.
No, stop. All right, cool. This is a yes or no answer, yeah? There's no, you can't say a sentence.
But you can.
Just give me
no.
Played out.
Please. How do I know? These 3 seasons, nothing's been alike.
But listen, this what for this section, yeah. Anytime I ask you a question, it's just a yes or no answer, please. It's
there's
that
no
simple.
such thing as a yes or no answer.
What do you mean there's no such thing as a yes or no
when
answer?
There's darkness, there's light. When there's light, there's darkness. Yin and yang, and all those things.
You need to write a book. Oh yeah. Hey, do you like girls? Answer again.
I like women.
This
guy is a clown. He's a clown, bro. Done with him.
That was a good one.
Why? Hey, DG, why can't you answer though?
What is there to answer? I'm trying to answer.
No, DG, come on, man. We know you're not an idiot. Like,
Brother,
what is the? Hey, listen. Unless you're gonna tell us off stream, yeah, like you're. Alright, this is my format. This is what I run with, yeah.
What is their format? What is this?
I know the answer. I know the answer. Why?
Go on.
What is the answer?
Because when he's with the other youth, when he's with Kenny Ken, DJB, Aaron.
Oh, so we could do the both.
Ones, yeah. When he's with them, man.
When he's the same thing over there.
When he's with
I still say the same thing. This is you lot's problem, yeah. You lot build battle lines.
When he's with them, he feels like, oh yeah, this is the.
This is you lot like.
But the problem is, I ain't gonna let him play both sides too much longer.
I like to capture all segments of the fan base, bros. There's ins, there's outs, they shake it all about. I just think we need to have a platform to speak. Is that a crime?
No. The other day, man was on there. I'm seeing man saying, yeah, because Famzone said, what did he say? Famzone said this and he was wrong. It was disingenuous. I'm thinking, what are you lot talking about? That's not what I said. That's the first thing I was thinking. The second thing I was thinking, DG, why don't you say that's not what man said, blood?
Wait, hold on.
If I come in the comments, yeah, and say anything, he's gonna text me. Oh no, don't say that. Don't say that's what he's gonna do.
Hey, D, what scaring people, man? Hey, D, was he on a stream with? Isn't it, man?
Scared of me.
Come on, this is. Hey, D, what was he? Was he in a stream with them?
Yeah, Wednesdays.
Oh, so it was one of them. So man, them like when you got your brothers. So my man was at a party or a drink.
He's a horrible man.
No, you've got it wrong, Catch. They're his brothers. You think it's
so it's not even that.
You got it way wrong.
Horrible man. Hey, I just want to make out, yeah. Fridays, I'm there for like 3-4 hours of
we're the bros.
Ungodly hours. This is what they're doing.
No way. It's not.
You man are horrible, man. Horrible individuals.
What do you think was gonna happen, DG? What do you think was gonna go on, bro? You know me, bro.
Horrible individuals.
No. You are Mr. Middleman. That's what you are. That's what happened. You have to remember, middleman. They get hit with strays, you know. That's what happens, man. It's a known thing, fam. Yeah, you get caught in the crossfire, bro.
Hey, you might be the back door. You get it.
No, I'm saying, like, who them man there? You think, nah, you can't bring them into your yard.
You can't even bring him round the man them too much, Kai. You don't even know what he's doing.
Evil individuals, people. Evil individuals. This will be the last show we do on Mondays.
At least with Kenny Ken, DJB, and all them, man, yeah, they stick
one side, yeah.
What they believe in, you get me? So they believe
that's their thing. They're not me.
You know, hey, you know what as well, D? You know what as well, D? You see on this, like, in this YouTube space, yeah, I watch, yeah, and I usually, like, I don't know if anyone else sees it, but
I'm an overthinker. I'm making a lot of
What are we doing, bro? I'm just saying, I watch, yeah, and everyone's got like
a victim, bro. You're not a victim, bro.
Everyone's got a script. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, when you watch, everyone's got kind of a script. You know what I'm saying? But I couldn't clock DG's script. But now that you said about Raw, he does the both sides, so we can never be wrong.
The only script I have is seeing Arsenal succeed.
No, because you know what happens, Catch? You see,
politically, I am a centralist.
Watch. You see online, every single person, yeah. And this goes to everyone that's online doing this football YouTube thing. Everyone knows where everyone stands. So you see, even if people don't get on with each other, you know that me, you, potentially Hooks, certain man, we are give Arteta a bit more time to see how it goes. You know,
Hooks is over there now.
But once we finish, you got like, you know, Kenny Ken, you know, like Dan Potts, you know, like them man there, Arteta out kind of thing. You know where everyone stands, innit? Ask anyone what DG thinks.
Okay, but since we're gonna say that, any of you three, there's 4 man here, yeah.
Look, why are you answering a question with a question, bro?
I'm not.
He asked you.
Where's the Kevin De Bruyne? Let me talk. There's 4 man here, yeah. Who else has called Mikel Arteta a genius, a tactical genius? I know I have. I know I have.
Yeah.
I know I've called a man. I said he's got aura. I've said I back him for the process.
Okay.
I know I've said he's
Hold on,
showed big
DG.
bullets.
Hold on, DG. Okay, you're smart. You're smart guy because you're doing this. Oh, I've said, say it. Why
People
you
need to
saying?
rub it
Why
in.
you?
I've
Why
said
you
it.
going around?
I've
Say
said
what you
it.
mean.
That's smart.
Say what you mean, bro.
It ain't that smart to be figured
No,
out.
here we go. Sorry, I'm an A-star student. We're trying to be like you, D, man.
I
I've
know,
been
but
giving
you're
IT
like-
You don't have
lessons.
to be sorry.
Now
You
we
don't
got
have to be
A-star
sorry. I am.
students.
You don't have to be sorry. I am. You don't have to be sorry.
You're saying he's a genius, all this stuff. So what does that mean? Hey, DG, you're saying he's a genius, all this stuff. So what does that mean? Like when you break it down, are you saying
He's a very
that
good
this is a
manager.
good? Is this the guy to take Arsenal to the next step? Is that what you're saying?
He's already taken us to the next step. Look when he walked into where we are now.
Now, you answered the question there.
No. Okay, is he the guy to win us a Premier League and a Champions League?
To which I said on Talksport, I don't have a crystal ball. I don't have a crystal ball.
Hey,
You don't need a crystal ball to answer that question. You can have
opinion.
How?
It's
How?
what you think.
you can have an opinion.
Okay, hooks. Okay, going off what you've seen so far, yeah, because that's what we usually do. Just going off what you've seen in Arteta's career, yeah. Do you think he is the guy to win us a Prem or a Champions League? Is that?
I think he's a guy to remain us competing and stuff like that.
I don't
Well, we
think
can get
No,
over the
that
line
wasn't the
with
question.
Champions-
That wasn't the question. Is he the guy to win us a Prem or a Champ? Yes or no, bro?
If he can get us over the line, remains to be seen. But he's going to be given another chance. I think you lot are not deep in the deeper things in that he signed a new deal for 15 million. His coaching staff have signed new deals, and Berta's still here. So,
but
I believe we can compete.
All of that is not your opinion.
Yeah, you're right. That's facts. That's what he's done. So it's almost redundant.
Yeah.
We're asking
And
for your opinion.
I'll give him my fact. I think we will compete. When we'll get over the line, I don't have a crystal ball.
Yeah, but that's like cool. That's like anyone can say that though.
Yeah,
So anyone
it's
should
a
then.
it's a cop out. You know, it's
Yeah,
a cop
it's
out.
a mad cop out.
It's
Like,
not a cop out, bro.
Somebody thinking. Is somebody using their brain?
No, we're just answering like everyone else.
So you want me? What's the
okay,
time
hold
today?
on.
Go
D,
ahead.
do you think Arteta could win us a Prem or a Champs?
100%.
Hooks.
But you man were telling me we're going to win the
Hold
champs this year. What
on.
happened? I'm not hearing this.
Hooks.
Yeah, but we can be wrong with our opinions. You can't. Because
I've been wrong.
It's
About
but-
bare
but-
things.
What have we
Hooks,
been wrong
what
about?
about you?
Wait, 1 sec, Catch. What have we been wrong about?
That we would win the league this year, for one.
So at one point, you thought Arteta could win the league. So at
This season, I thought we was going to go into it and win the league, yes.
So
We didn't do it.
So you thought Arteta was going to win the league at the beginning of the season.
And then I learned in hindsight, I ain't got a crystal ball. Let's not predict
No,
things I can't
not
see.
in hindsight. Not learned in hindsight because you already knew you didn't have a crystal.
Well, if you don't learn from hindsight and apply better foresight, what is it? You said you rate Mikel Arteta, right? You said you rate Mikel Arteta. You learn in hindsight and apply better
You learned
foresight.
you had a crystal ball. You didn't have a crystal ball at 30. Then there's something.
Say that again.
If you found out just now that you didn't have a crystal ball, then that's a big problem. You knew when you thought that Arteta was going to win the
Everybody
league,
learns
you
at
already
different
knew
rates,
there was
my
no
brother.
crystal ball. You already knew there was no crystal ball.
Yeah. I never knew. I found out today in 2025. There's no crystal ball, man.
Okay, well,
Some
that's
lessons you have to learn the hard way.
Oh, well, that's where the issue is. So now that you don't have a crystal ball, now you're going into the new season, we're going into the new season. What are Arsenal's expectations? What do you think Arsenal's expectations should be?
I'm happy you said that. We're a massive club. We're always expected to win stuff, you know.
Bro, wait. Why does it always feel like Dido? Why does it every time he starts? It feels like he's doing like he's reading off a paper, bro. He's like, like, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
I don't remember the question now. I don't remember the question. What was the question?
What's our expectations for next season?
We're Arsenal Football Club. You've seen us do invincibles. You've seen us win the league at several opponents' grounds. We're always expected to win stuff and get over the line. And every year we don't. The question gets bigger and bigger. But we need to compete. We need to try. We need to try and go well.
No, leave it. I like that. So you think that we should be winning the league this year, innit?
I think we should be competing.
Yeah, but you just said that last year you thought we'd win the league. So this year,
and I don't know now because there's a lot of unforeseen circumstances that I never predicted, which goes back to what I was talking about the crystal ball.
Yeah, cool. So now that before a year ago, you thought that we was going to win the league,
and I'm a year smarter now.
You found that we weren't going to win the league because you got smarter. So now we're going into the new season. Now that you're much
2025, 26. So we're being specific.
Yeah, 2025, 2026. So now what you're saying is you still expect Arsenal to win the league.
No, I said we need to compete. We need to compete, and they know what they need to do.
We were competing when you just found out we had a crystal ball.
We need to compete more.
Compete
What
more.
do you mean compete more?
Compete more.
No, wait. Let him answer what these mean. Let him answer
What I mean by that is, all right, there's 20 teams in the Prem, right? Yes or no? Is there since we're doing yes or no? There's 20 teams in the Prem, right? Since we're doing yes or no.
Yeah, there is. Yeah,
Yeah, there is.
No, let me and DG do this. That's fine.
Wait. There's 20 teams in the Prem, right?
Yeah, there is. Yeah, you're right.
Unless there's a miracle, and I don't know, Arsenal not first, are they? Right? Yes or no?
We start the season first.
No, correct.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool, but we're not going to end it first, are we?
Oh, we're not.
Correct. You're correct.
We're not going to end it first. Liverpool won the league.
We're not going to end it. We're not
Mathematically, we can't end this season. What are you talking about? We can't end the season first. Liverpool have mathematically won the league.
That's what you're talking about, 25, 26.
Yeah. This is why you need to listen before you get it. Like the press can be evaded too easy. You need to coordinate.
Let me just do it. Let me just go. Yeah, go on, DG. Go on.
So yeah. I'm an Arsenal fan. I've seen us win stuff. Every year that we're not first, that needs to be the ambition. That needs to be the goal. That is our target. That's like every team. We're not going to be like Real Madrid, but that's our ambition. I want to be like Real Madrid. I want to do what City done. I want to do what Liverpool done this year. And we won't rest on our laurels until we do such, based on what the manager said. The manager has talked about trophies. The owner has. Berta has. Actually, the players have. I want them to achieve their goals. I think they deserve it.
Do you think Arteta can achieve our goals?
I think Arteta can work very hard towards achieving them goals, but I don't know until next May.
Yeah. Obviously, you don't know till next May, but do you believe at the beginning of the season that Arteta can achieve his goals?
What, 2025, 26, yeah?
25, 26.
I believe the whole football club has to work very hard for that to be a factor. If we get the transfer market spot on, if we have a bit of luck with injuries, if Arteta evolves, then, no one can stop us. So we should be.
Yes. Okay, so that answer means yes. So if we get the transfer market,
I didn't say yes or no.
And we get the transfer market right, and we get the players and the club work hard to get it. He believes that Arteta can.
We have a fighting chance. We put our best foot forward. Yeah. It's so like a boxer. You don't know if you're going to win the boxing fight, but if you eat right, if you sleep right, if you work hard, if you study your opponent, once you step into the ring, you're very well prepared. All you can do is be prepared. Like some of you watch NBA, right? Who's that Giannis guy, the black Greek dom, when he said there's no winning and losing in sport? That's the way I look.
Wait, quickly, D. When you were talking about boxing, how comes when we were doing the fam zone, yeah, and we were just about to log off, yeah, you gave your prediction straight away on that? Oh, Garcia's gonna slap him up. But how come you can't get your prediction when we're talking about Arsenal?
Because I'm a better boxing predictor than I am football.
No, he did. He said he thinks Arteta, he's Arteta in.
I did. He's Arteta in. I never said nothing. I actually never said anything.
He just said, I said to him, does he believe that Arteta can achieve his goals? And he said, I asked him this direct question. I did it on purpose. And I said to him, will Arteta achieve his goals this year? And DG said, if he gets the signings right, if we get the signings
right, we have a fighting chance. I never said yes, Arteta would. Which ain't holding up in court.
No, of course it's holding up in court. It's already the answer's there because I asked.
It's down to interpretation. You've interpreted differently.
And another thing, hold on.
Let him finish. I'll tell you why it's not. Because I said to you, do you think that we can achieve our goals? And you said if we get the transfer on that right.
If we put our best foot forward,
which means if we
have a chance of fighting for it.
Which means if we put our best foot forward,
we can fight for it
to achieve our goals.
I don't know about that. I just means if we do what needs to be done, we have a better chance of fighting. Definitely being in a better position than 13, 14 points off and being regressive. If we do what we need to do, naturally, we need to look at what's gone right, make that great. What's gone wrong? Let's put that to a suitable level. If we do that, we have a fighting chance. But as you know, the season's unpredictable. Nobody predicted United to be 17th for Spurs. Nobody predicted Liverpool to be doing what they're doing. Nobody predicted Mikel Arteta would have been the man to get us back in these conversations when he walked in. I don't have a crystal ball, lads. But one thing that can never be underestimated is my love for this football club. I'm not Mikel Arteta in or out or shake it about. I'm Arsenal in.
Quickly, DG. So you said if we get the right signings, to you, what would be the right signings that you would say, all right, we could win this Premier League?
A striker, a centre mid, a left winger.
You need to get noted. So a striker, a left winger.
Whatever Mikel Arteta demands.
You don't want to get noted because you see if we get them, he's in a trap. What would be the right transfer window for you?
We need quality, we need quantity.
Look, see that he slipped up. Yeah, he was about to say what we needed, then he realized, right?
I've seen Thierry Henry play up front for my football club. I want a striker that's levels. I've seen at left wing we need depth, centre mid we need depth. As Mikel Arteta said, we've had a record amount of injuries. So naturally, if you lot are watching Arsenal as much as you claim you do, rather than this Mikel Arteta in or out, our manager has said we've got one of the smallest squads on about 3 or 4 occasions, which is a squad of about 19. Why wouldn't I want that to not be bigger? Why wouldn't I want better players? I want the best for our football club. Pardon me?
That's by design,
though. I don't know how Arteta designed it. I'm not privy to the conversations. I'm just privy to we need more quality and quantity.
I agree with you. We all of us here agree. Then we're all on the same page.
Oi, DG.
What page?
Oi, DG.
All on the
have you
page
got-
that we
Go on,
believe
go on.
that we can win the league. All of us.
I believe we can fight.
Yeah, so do we.
Okay, we're all fighting for the league then. All right, so you all feel the same way I do. So
Yeah, we're all feeling the same. Yeah.
so this is the House of
trying to
Commons
figure
then.
out
I'm not
where
the
he is.
only
I know where he stands.
politician here.
I know where he, now you're not a politician. I know where he stands now. I know where he
No, he's
stands.
not. He's not. Yeah, you're right. He's not a politician. He's the prime minister, bro. 10,000.
That is a politician by default, my brother, but I hear it.
Remember,
where
he
he
said
stands.
a
Yeah,
striker,
I
a
know.
left winger, and some depth. That's what I got.
Yeah,
We need a
what all
striker.
of us is what all of us
Striker.
want, no?
Pardon me?
Yeah,
Ain't that
yeah.
what-
He's
ain't that
on.
what all of us want.
I think we're on the same page.
Answering questions. I'm at a press conference. We need to go one at a time.
Whoa,
That's what all of
pause,
us
but,
want.
All right, one at a time is crazy. I can't. Lie.
Yeah, pause. Come on. Yeah, pause.
Yeah, we're on the same page, man. We're on the same
See,
page.
we
I
got,
don't know, man. I don't know. Doesn't
said
feel
it.
like it.
He said it without saying it.
But
Don't worry, man, we
Arsenal
got
fans can
him.
become very agenda driven. My only agenda is seeing our club recognized as the best football team in the world. You know, we beat Real Madrid, rightly so. All three of you were very quick to tell the Arteta out. When Arteta's in and he's looking shaky, they're on to you. I just care about Arsenal Football Club.
Yeah,
That's
that's
all I
me.
want.
That's all I care about. Arsenal Football Club. But I can't come on all these YouTube channels and they keep on trying to ask me, "Oh, are you Arteta out? Oh, are you Arteta in?" I don't care about all that. I'm
Arsenal in. I'm Arsenal in. If Arteta's the right man, he appears to be the right man at the moment. They gave him a new deal. If he's not the right man, then I guess at some point we'll review his situation. Right now, he's hearing it.
I don't know. It's not in my pay grade to make those kind of decisions, in it.
No, but that's my assumption.
All I know is I can't assume. I'm not smart enough. So all I know is
Hey man, you might need to pick up a book then, player.
yeah, hey man, yeah, I got my Bible right next to me, man. So all I know is
Bible Kyle, you need to read some other things, bro.
No. I'm good, bro. I'm good.
Now we're all on the same page, man. We're all on the same page, though.
Great.
One man, though.
We got there in the end.
We got there. I don't know where we got because I still maintain
there in
the same
the
things.
You see this episode. I'm screenshotting it in my phone.
Out of
This is
all the
one of
things I
them.
could be killed for, Arsenal
This
need a
is one of
striker,
them.
Arsenal
No,
need
but-
a left winger. I think we're gonna compete. Wow. By all
Look,
means,
look,
clip
he's
that up.
trying- No,
Wow.
no,
Wow.
listen, we asked you what you needed to believe in Arteta. You told us a striker.
No. You didn't ask me what I needed to believe in Arteta. You asked me what additions we need for the squad. To which I said several
I
others.
think we could win the Prem, and you said
What our best
striker, left wing, and some depth.
Our
And
squad
then,
needs
and
help.
then,
Our squad needs help.
and then you slipped up and you thought, fuck,
Yeah.
nah. Actually, we know we're on the same page. man.
Ignorance is bliss. People hearing what they want to hear, man.
The media training is so elite.
There's no media training. This is how I feel. Like, I think
so-
there's 50% good about our club, 50% bad about our club. I don't think our club is as amazing as the Arteta sexuals make out. I definitely don't think we're as bad as how Arteta outs make out. We're a mixed bag. This season, last season, and the season before that reflects it. Ultimately, 3 very different seasons, 3 very different goods. Well, 50% good, bad, all the other shake it about. The only commonality is we have not got silverware. That is the only thing with Arsenal at the moment, getting over the line. And until we do that, I believe for you lot that are Arteta apologists and the more, you said
Wait.
Ken the Arteta out.
When you say you lot,
Wait, who's you lot?
Validity.
you lot. You did that.
You lot,
Yeah, you
lot
done that
became the
again.
Arteta sexual avengers. You lot just done
What do you
that.
mean Arteta
You
is
lot just done that.
bro, man?
You lot just done that.
We're just keeping it real, DG. That's it. Just
Not
keep
Oh
it-
yes, that old
We're
chestnut.
just keeping
Say
it
what
real.
everyone wants to hear, and
We're
I'm
just
keeping
keeping-
it real.
No, you're just not keeping.
No,
you know
here
you're
we
not
go.
keeping it real. You know
Here
you're
we
not.
go.
Listen, DG,
I'm keeping it
you
very
know.
Ignorance
Look,
is bliss.
bro. Why are you
The
always
way I look
smiling
at
at
people is
the
of a
place?
different level.
You see a guy that always smiling. Don't ever trust him. Don't. I'm the same. Yeah, always grinning teeth.
I
What
can
do
be.
you-
I'm
what
the
do
black
you-
Sergio
what do
Busquets,
you-
man.
What do you dislike about what like the not Arteta ins, but like their mindset?
Arteta ins.
Yeah.
What are we bantering or being serious now? If we're being,
I'm
no,
serious.
If we're throwing the banter away, yeah, and we're being serious, like I'm not referring to people who are like quite balanced in their opinions, like a bit like Hooks, like he don't want Arteta anymore, but he can provide these reasons. Cool, no problem with that. People that can consider, yeah, Arteta's been shooting himself in the foot, but I want him to stay. All right, cool. Where I'm my thing is more the extreme opinions. Obviously, Arteta out is over on that side. Arteta in is what you're asking me is here, yeah. I don't think personally, because I'll be honest, there's not a single Arteta sexual or Arteta in done that rates him a lot more than me because I've called the man a genius. But one thing I don't like is you can't hold a man to high standards And like when he does well, and then when we lose, there's every excuse under the sun. I don't like that. Like for instance, if we went and with all this adversity that we're facing against PSG or Real Madrid, for example, you get your plaudits against Real Madrid, sorry. But then when we fucked up against PSG, for inevitably, he can't be the last pillar to blame. It's like Saka. We all rate him, innit? If he scores 20 goals in a row, you're getting flowers. If you stink up the place for 20 games in a row, we're asking questions. I just believe in holding the man accountable to his own standards he set. That's just me. You've shown me you can pattern us defensively. This season, I think we've fallen off a cliff defensively. Yeah, injuries and all that. But I'm looking at you. I think you're a tactical genius. I really genuinely, banner aside, I genuinely think that you as a man, forget managing at Arsenal. I'd love to speak football with you. But then when you're not changing things and you haven't got a plan B and all of those things, I look at as an armchair expert. That's an issue. The biggest one is getting, on a serious note, over the line, bro. Because I think you're a good manager. I think all these things. But I'm sure you lot have been there. You got no leg to stand on when people say stuff along the lines of, you ain't won nothing. You ain't got a leg to stand on. Yeah, and I think our team deserves it. We've been fucking good. Champions League, I didn't expect to beat Real Madrid. I don't really go into the seasons expecting to win the Champions League. If we can do a thing where in the semis and ultimately it didn't get there, fair enough. Premier League, this season's been the worst. The first year, we didn't expect it. Last year, I think it's a damn shame. And I've said this to you lot before. I actually feel sorry for the players. Like, if you strip it back, and you got Berta, like Cronkies, all the executives, Arteta, and then the players. I feel sorry for the players. I can question these players if they're good enough, if they should have been bought here, all that jazz. But I can't question their commitment. And I think this is the year, if I was a player, I'm looking around thinking, like, what's going on? What did we do in January? What did we do in the summer? Again, I don't know if Arteta was given targets and he didn't want to sign them. Arteta's begging for players. They didn't sign them. I'm at the point where I always say this. You know, when you're at your grandma's house as a little kid, you're playing with all your cousins. I don't know about you lot, but if someone breaks that and everyone's getting beats, I'm at that level now. We need to get, let's just stop saying Arteta. We need to get over the line. These last 3 years, it's a damn shame.
Yeah.
Damn
let
shame.
me ask you another question then. So you see the other stream the other day, which was Dan Potts, Lee Gunner, Kenny Ken, DJB,
That was lit.
Yardman, Stricto, Igal, and all that, yeah. So you see when they were saying,
I'm not on being. I think I can assume I'm not on being in Europa and Conference Leagues finals just because we've got more of a realistic chance. I want to be in Champs finals.
Okay, but then
I'm not on that.
Don't that debunk the whole thing when they talk about standards, though? Do you know what I'm saying? It's a bit mad.
Yeah, but it's an interesting convo because I understand why someone says winning trophies is better than not winning trophies. You get it? But then go on. Sorry. No,
go on. But then what? So if we're in the Conference League, you'd rather be in that and win it? Like, I
wouldn't rather be in it, but that's what
not you. I'm saying them. Like, then you could say, what? You rather be in the Conference League?
So you have to finish like 6th, 7th, and 8th. And I'm not on that.
So have we had a better season than if Man United win the Europa League? Who's had a better
not Europa? Season? Nah, Man U definitely.
They've had a better season in Europe because they've got over the line.
Nah,
but when you've got your manager,
Chelsea.
They got their old manager coming out and saying, I don't really care not that he don't care, but I don't really care if we win the Europa League. We've been one of the worst teams in the Premier League, etc., etc. It glosses stuff, but come on, I wouldn't want to change. And like, we've won a Europa League, but we're 17th. I've seen my team get to a Europa and Champions League final and get bopped in. But well, we actually did worse in the Europa League, but we lost both. I'd rather be in the champs. Obviously, God forbid, but if we're in situations where we're in a Conference League, we're in a Europa League, of course I'd want to win it, but I ain't going to sit here and say I want to be in them things just so we can win it. It don't make sense to me.
So do you think a Europa League win is better than our European? So this year, European, Man United have been better in Europe than us.
They're unbeaten. They've won the tournament.
Bro, they ain't won it yet. But yeah.
Well, they've won it. We need to put that into existence, bro.
Okay, I hear you.
Remember who they're playing, my guy. Like, remember who this is in that final.
That's what I'm trying to say. So our Champions League campaign has Man United. So if PSG lose in the final, and Man United win the Europa League final, has their campaign been better than PSG's?
From a romantic point of view, of course, PSG, they've done amazing stuff. We might remember, like, bringing it back to Arsenal, we might remember the Real Madrid game, or even when PSV 7-1, Sporting, all of that. The journey's been better. But then 20 years from now, at the end of the day, they got the Europa League in the cabinet. We're not going to be placing the Real Madrid and whatever. Like, they've made history, bro. I can't lie. They've made history.
So is that a better European campaign than winning the Europa League?
Yeah, because they've won it. Yeah. That's the tournament they're in. They've won it. They've won it. Obviously, we're playing against tougher teams and all of that kind of jazz, but they've won it, bro.
So would you take a Carabao Cup and finish outside the top 4?
No, this is no.
That's mad.
No, that's the extreme side of it. No, I said I wouldn't want to be 17th and be in the Europa, but if we was ever in the Europa or the conference, I'd want to win it.
If you're in it, you want to win it, in it, but you're not trying to drop out to go just so you could win it. No
because
way.
Let's be honest as well, lads. Yeah, obviously we need to win the major trophies, the Prems, the Champs, etc. And I think one thing that might have saved Arteta is along this journey. I always say, you always hear me say the last 3 years, because this is give or take, and next year if you want to say 4, where we've really been expected to win stuff. If you picked up some FAs and League Cups, I think people might have left you alone, like even this season. But let's be honest, lads. If you won the League Cup or the FA Cup, the goalposts are going to move. You know what they're going to say. It's not the major ones.
Of course,
so there's no winning in that.
I hear it, but you see now this season, you see now that people are calling them out, even Hooks has changed his mind. Now this season, I don't mind it because it makes, but I was more along the lines of like, you man were saying this, you wanted him out from like 2 years ago. Like it's mad for me. But
so
like, now,
cut off points?
Mine's this season.
Oh,
mine's not this season that's going to end, the next season.
Mine's
next season. Yeah.
My thing is it's quite funny that people say that because when the first 2 years of Arteta's reign, everyone keeps saying he's won 5 years, no trophies. And then they will say, firstly, he has won a trophy. So stop saying no trophies. It's annoying when people keep saying no trophies.
They say I hate Arteta, but I say he's won 3 trophies, 2 English Super Cups.
Fair enough. So they keep saying he's not won a trophy. And then when I say he's won an FA Cup, they will say, yeah, but it's just the FA Cup.
But that's what I'm saying. The goalposts move.
And yeah, that's going to happen. Yeah, but the second thing I'll say is when they say that Arteta, it's been 4 years, no trophies. Yeah, I will say for the first 2 years or 3 years, did you expect to win trophies? And then they'll say no. So why you keep saying it's 4 or 5 years?
But that's why I say 3 years, because this is when we've been in these conversations.
Wait, Hooks, you didn't change your mind?
No, I said from the start of the season that my threshold is win me a major or I want you gone. And not only I want you gone, I think you deserve to be sacked.
D hasn't said when his threshold is.
It's not even about my opinion. At this point for me, it's not even about my opinion. I just think 5 years of failing to win anything, well, any other job, you're sacked. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's like do you know what it is? If we keep on going, do you know what? Not this season, but next season, there's going to be someone that's like, oh, no, not next season, the season after. And then there's always going to be
some of our fans are in love with that next season. I do agree with Hooks' point that I do think some fans are in love with, and yes, we all know it's a journey, but it feels like there's a journey. At some point, you need to, if you're on a plane, at some point it needs to land somewhere, right? I think that's another thing, going back to what D asked me about, like the more extreme Arteta ins. I think it's that as well. Like there's never a sense of needing, like, bro, get over the line. But go on, Hooks, I cut you, man.
That's the biggest problem in it. There is no, and do you know what it is as well? Yeah, I feel like cool, boom, 22-23 season. I didn't expect that.
No one did,
because that was right after we bottled top 4 to Tottenham, innit? So I was like, raw for us to.
No one expected that. Zinchenko and Jesus first year.
Yeah, like, and I was like, raw, like, cool. I'm seeing because obviously, like,
you're seeing progression, innit?
Yeah, like he bottled top 4, yeah, but like I don't think it was in like some super mad way. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, so then to see him,
it was just them horrible 2 games, man.
Yeah,
horrible.
see him bottled. I don't even really like the word bottle, but bottled to then.
Go on, no, carry on, Hooks. Carry on. I'm gonna
to then go on and challenge for the league unexpectedly. I'm like, cool. I'm seeing this process and this phase is all this stuff that you was talking about when you came in and when we need to get to. Cool. I'm starting to see it. Yeah. Boom. The next season, we actually like legitimately challenged, like, and it was like raw all the way down to the final.
Everyone else was going to improve apart from us.
Yeah, exactly. And because I don't know, I remember the talks from the end of the prior season, and it was like, Arsenal aren't going to get top 4 because the only reason that they was there is because Man United fell off.
They're doing what they're doing with Liverpool. The league's dead because they walked it, which, okay.
Yeah, pretty much. But and then Liverpool fans will deny that this has ever happened before. But it's happened to me twice. It happened to me last season. Man told me that I'm not going to be top 4 this season because Yaya fell off and Rara fell off and all them things there. So, but this season, it feels like a lot of it is self-inflicted.
Thank you.
This season, it feels like when
indirectly
we feel like we haven't learned. Like, because I'm still seeing us go to like the likes of Everton and drop points, and the likes of West Ham and drop points, and the likes of Aston Villa and drop points, and the likes of Fulham and drop points. And it's like, why I'm still seeing you not make risky changes in game.
You can't get away with the transfer windows as well, Hooks.
The transfer windows is, and with the transfer window, like obviously nobody knows for 100%. Nobody knows for 100%. But
and you don't know what they're telling him.
Yeah, you don't.
And that's why I'm on to. That's why I said I'm sorry for the players, and I'm on to everybody, including somewhat Arteta, because we don't know. But fundamentally, did you get the players or not? And we all knew we needed not even surgery. We didn't have enough numbers. This was always going to happen.
The summer
maybe
window,
not this exaggerated.
The summer window was spooky because the one thing that I knew that we needed, without a shadow of a doubt, was a striker. Like I would have swapped everybody that we signed that summer to bring in one striker. Like, because that's how much we need.
Oh, that's not fair, Hooks. We did bring in some quality players in the summer. Raheem Sterling, there's got to be a correlation with Sterling coming in and us getting back into the semi-finals for the first time in 16 years.
I hear it.
It's hard to say that because I asked DG and Catch if would they take Watkins for 80 million or no striker. They said no striker.
You still on that? You still, bro? That's his thing. No, Hooks is the wrong person to ask, bro. If you were here last week, bro, do you know what peas this guy wanted to spend on certain places, bro?
Hey, Hooks was going mad. He was doing the billion Chelsea.
Let me ask the chat: 80 million on Ollie Watkins. If you could only sign one striker, there's no other striker. It's the board have said to you, "I either got this thing. We're spending 80 million on Ollie Watkins, or there's none." You can pivot towards the left winger and other areas, but only striker coming in is Ollie Watkins.
That's gone.
Just striker.
Don't add your stuff in.
All right, cool. All right, cool. All right, calm down. Who's gonna be aggressive, fella? Like, all right, 80 million on Ollie Watkins, no other striker. 80 million. 80 million.
I'm not even thinking about
or no striker.
Look. Everyone's saying skip me with it. No striker.
He added in left wing.
No, I said
no, just a striker.
Just a striker.
80 million on a striker or no striker.
No, 80 million on Ollie Watkins or no striker.
80 million on Watkins or no striker.
Any man that says skip it. On a level, any man that says skip it, they're not serious about winning anything.
Fair play to
how can I not be serious? How can I do? No one can tell me I'm not serious
about winning anything.
They're gonna look at people are gonna laugh at us if we spend.
You be the same ones crying if he stinks up the joint as well.
Yeah, they'll be laughing at us, but when I'm doing this, I'll be laughing at them.
No, but
if you're doing that, because the striker doesn't guarantee we win the league. It helps us a fucking lot, though.
And Ollie Watkins, like, bruh, we've seen in them big games. But in them big games, Emery benched him. So we're saying, if we get Ollie Watkins, PSG.
They did try to start him in January, but they're fighting for Champions League as well.
He was on the bench for PSG.
If we have Watkins against PSG, it's a completely different game.
Oh, yeah, but if we have a striker against PSG, it's a different game. Like, it don't have to be Watkins.
That's the point I'm making.
What do you lot reckon if we had it like? Let's assume we don't sign any, because I think this is interesting. If we have the same squad, and everybody's fit, let's just assume Ollie Watkins comes in. Do you lot think like just a striker can change our fortunes?
We would 100%. We would have won the league. We would have won the league either last year or the year before. If we had Watkins up front, we would have won the league either last year or the year before. Guaranteed.
Nah.
Guaranteed.
100 million%.
Guaranteed.
We don't.
Maybe last year. The year before, I don't think so. Because it was a centre back that killed us.
No, Ollie Watkins is a 9.
This year, I think we'd need more than a striker to win the league. I'll be real.
If we would have won the league in the last 3 years if we had Watkins up front.
Do you think we would have won the league this year with Ollie Watkins?
Maybe not this year. Because we weren't playing that well with a lot of injuries and stuff. But in the last 3 years, we would have won the league if we had Watkins up front.
Fair. Let me ask you like this then. Like, obviously, we know we need signings, but is signings all we need? And what I mean by that is if we just assume, like, I mean, not everybody sold on Martinelli. Bad boy left winger comes in. Serious centre mid comes in. Whoever you want up front comes in. Is that it? Or is there something you need from a tactical point of view, either from the manager or whatever? Because I think a lot of stuff's alarming, man. Like, we're conceding a lot from set pieces. Obviously, we all know about low blocks. We speak about Mikel Arteta and plan Bs. I think people are naive if they think it's just signings, but I'd love to know your lot's thoughts.
We would have won the league if we had a striker.
No, I think going so in hindsight, looking back, I agree. If we had a striker, if we had a 9, if we had Watkins last season, then we win the league. just by how close the league was.
Yeah, would have come back the win.
Yeah, like with how close the league was without the striker, I think with Watkins, I think we win the league last season. But going forward now, I think it's more than just a strike. Like too many men have clocked how to play against Arteta, and then that's the problem. There's no plan B. That's the problem. Like the one of the biggest frustrations about Arteta is he's a revert to type manager. Do you know what I mean? Like
live by the sword, die by the sword type.
Yeah,
stuff.
man. Like all these men can go out and be injured, and then it's cool. He can experiment. But the very moment that they're back, no matter how good the player was playing that came in for them, my man's back. Cool. Revert to type. All the time, revert to type. And like now he's doing foolish things. Like why has Ranieri not touched pitch in time, bro? And I'm hearing rumors and. The rumors whether they're true, you'll never know because they're rumors. But if the rumors are true, it's sounding like you're putting your personal pride ahead of and what you think ahead of the club needing to win things. How dare you not experiment from an attacking perspective? Do you know what's even more mad? Why is Martinelli? Yeah, why are you experimenting Martinelli playing striker during the game against Liverpool that we don't need to win? But I didn't see you try to do that in the first leg against PSG or the second leg against PSG.
Because it makes sense. So it's time, like right now, it's time to do that. Yeah. We ain't got nothing.
This season, Arteta has to look. This is the biggest learning curve that man is gonna have.
You know what?
This year. He needs to reinvent himself.
Martinelli needs to go out. That needs to be his position. You see when he don't have to think. You see when he just has to do.
Yeah.
Bro, that is his job. That's him, bro. He needs to be the second striker. Havertz, you have to find. I don't know what you got to do.
Some of us never gave up.
For me, even the runs, like Odegaard looked better because when I'll be real, Odegaard looked
shit,
bro. What we doing?
It's when it don't matter though, man.
I know it. Listen. I didn't want to say it didn't matter because then it's like, when you're never gonna praise him. But for me. It's still a game, innit? We're fighting. If we lost that game, we're right in that little top four. We kind of got a little bit of breathing space. So
do you think it was a captain's performance, Catch?
100%. Yesterday was definitely a captain's performance.
You think Martinelli? So when you said that about Martinelli, you think Martinelli would be a better striker than Watkins?
Nasty.
I'm not saying. I didn't say that. I didn't listen.
Nasty.
Yeah. That's crazy. I'm saying if we're gonna keep Marty. If we're gonna keep him, he has to be up top. He has to be up top. For me,
do you think he'd be a better striker than Watkins? Say yes or no.
I can't answer that. I ain't got a crystal ball, so I can't really tell the future. It's getting low, somebody, all that stuff. The threshold in the format. The centimeters from the 6-yard box, meaning that the circle round the perimeter. But he played, bro. Odegaard yesterday, even though like people saying, it was a nothing game. Bro, that was what you want from your captain. That is what I want to see. You see them, bro, that shot was a nothing shot, really. It weren't like,
But he's finally striking the ball like a grown man again, man.
Martinelli would be a terrible striker.
Nah, you made that chance yesterday from striking that ball. Do you get it? That's what Nah,
I'm on Martinelli getting some games up front, but I think I can't lie. I wouldn't quite say terrible, but I don't think it would bang. Back to goal, low blocks, open game. That's his thing. I don't know.
I'm saying second striker.
You don't underestimate.
That's what I mean. You can get opportunities in that up front. And I'm not saying what Dee's saying in that Martinelli be terrible, but I'm not really with Martinelli through the 9 at the moment.
No, I'm just saying if we're going to keep in his best position where he don't need to think, like if we're trying to keep Martinelli, he can't play on the wing. We've seen that. Like it's too much for him. He can't.
You don't think he needs to play? You need to think up front though in this Arteta system because you need to drop the work channels and do all that.
Crazy, Martinelli up front.
So what are we going to do with him? What we shotting him?
You know his best position.
We can't tell Martinelli. He's a big game player.
No, his best position is on the plane on his way to a different club. That's his best position.
Horrible guy.
Wait, you want to sell him,
bro? Not only do I want to sell him, I want to sell Trossard as well. I think
Trossard needs to go. Trossard needs to go.
Upgrade on both of them. Hey, I'm Arsenal Football Club, you know. What my starting left winger is Martinelli. Come on,
Talent
man.
of the century, as Jurgen Klopp referred to him.
Yeah, but we
He
don't.
the third goal that
we don't-
emptied the
we
Madrid
don't
fans
always-
out the Bernabeu.
We don't always live up to potential.
About to win the World Cup with Carlo Ancelotti next year.
Killed it. You think he's making the squad?
100%. 100%. I'll bet you a pinky right now. In fact, let's raise it to 100.
He'd be awful up front. He'd be an awful striker. He needs space. Martinelli is a personal player. That's why he played well against Liverpool. Liverpool gave us space there.
Everything would need to go well for him to bang up front.
Watkins is a 20-goal season striker every year.
You see when I saw this, yeah. Oh my god, I was like, what are we doing, bro? Like, bro, pardon?
New contract.
Yeah.
4
I saw
years
this yesterday.
We need to keep him for the bench, though.
I'm with that.
Bro,
4
the
years-
guy,
4 years a
no.
bit mad, though.
But hold on, we've clocked. This guy is a pause. He's a he's always moaning. When you can see his face when he's on that bench, bro. He's always upset.
Yeah, but we need him. We need him on the bench.
But if you don't want to be on the bench and we're gonna get another left winger, he's just gonna be upset. Is that good for the
I
dressing
hear
room?
that.
Like, bro, we see Trossard, bro. He's always vexed on that bench, bro.
We need him on the
Always.
bench, man. We need him on the bench, man.
No, we don't, man. We just go and grab Rodrigo and Lookman. Done.
Bruv, do you know how much that will cost?
No, wait,
Yeah.
wait. Let's focus on Hooks. D, Hooks, give us your ideal transfer market. You said Rodrigo, Lookman, who else?
Oh, my ideal.
Yeah, then we can add up the cost of this.
My
Could you
ideal.
Be realistic, though, isn't it?
My ideal. Is it realistic
That
or
is
is it
wrong.
ideal?
Yeah, be realistic. Be realistic.
Look, will cost 100 odd plus.
All right, cool.
No,
So
what?
My
Look,
my
Are you all right?
my realistic ideal, yeah, is well, I guess the midfielder matter no more because Zubamendi's coming in. So let's just say Zubamendi.
All right, that's 50 million.
Gyökeres up top.
That's anything from 50 all the way to 100 if we activate his release clause or the recent rumors with 70. So let's watch. Let's call it. What should we call it? 60?
60.
All right, 50, 60.
110. 110.
Ekitike.
Oh, they're saying 100 million euros for that.
Exactly.
Yeah, but we don't know what we'll sign him for. But I'm
That's
cool. You can go high. That's fine.
That's 210.
All right, so you want him, yeah?
Yeah. I want him.
So that's our next
Nah,
100.
That's
I'm
210.
getting-
Or do you know what? Or him, or I'll take Jonathan David on a free.
I was just about to say, I'll take David on a free.
Alright.
Yeah, I just
You want to go? Which one do you want to go with?
I'll go. Do you know what? I'll go with David.
But can
David on the
we
free.
can we trust the guy that's got two first names?
Just mad, isn't it? It is mad.
Jonathan David's crazy.
That's
That's mad.
Bruv, come on, man. We're trying to win the league, bruv. You can't be talking about Jonathan David, fam.
No,
What,
but I
for
need
a
to make
second
as
for free?
a backup striker for free.
And
No,
he's run out of contract.
Bruv, you're saying
People are saying he's gone Napoli anyways.
Oh,
Allegedly.
he's gone.
Oh, he's got Napoli. Okay, cool. Then I guess we go back to Ekitike. Then we go back to Ekitike.
All right, so Ekitike, Zubamendi, Gyökeres.
Yeah. Then either one of
They're saying
Rafinha
Ekitike's
or Rodrigo. One of
that's
Rafinha.
310.
or
That's
Rodrigo.
310. You spent 310 million so far.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, you have.
How have I spent 310?
Bro,
What do you mean?
Rodrigo's 100 odd.
Rodrigo's 100.
Ekitike's.
Okay, cool.
I'll let D do it.
100.
And then Lookman or Semenyo.
500 million.
no
Look,
Semenyo.
Semenyo as well, you know.
Lookman or Semenyo, either one of them.
It's not football manager. We're trying to have
Bro,
a real
you need-
convo on a real
Bro,
stream. This is a talk
bro,
sport
you
stream.
have-
This is a guy who's on talk sport. Can we give it some respect that is due?
bro.
Man's talking about TK.
You know
Lookman. He even said Lookman and Rodrigo. You know, man said both.
I love the man.
Wait.
Man said Lookman
But this is the thing. Like,
Last week he said activate your mouse.
And you know what's so mad? Hold on, Hooks. You know what's so mad? We said realistic before he started.
Hooks is a legend,
mad.
man.
He's gone mad.
no, but you are not understanding. Yeah, like everyone, the information coming out of Arsenal, yeah, at the moment is we're going to have a big summer.
Yeah, but not
This is all
500
the
mil. Not
This is
500
all
mil.
the information coming out. Yeah.
We're not
Yeah.
talking about half a
So
billion.
then wait,
And that's
then
before
wait,
you factor in new contracts for existing players as well.
and then wait. We're gonna make sales. So yeah, deal with the net spend. Yeah, cool. However much I spend is fine because we're making sales, so it will balance itself out.
Bro,
And then-
that's naive, Hooks. That is
No,
naive.
And then
Because you're assuming we're selling people and you're assuming we're making paper because reports are saying we're trying to get 80 million from outgoings.
This is my thing, yeah. All right, cool.
And who's really going for paper?
Right, this is what it is. This is what it is, yeah. I want to win. So if you man don't want to win, that's fine. Do you know what? You man don't want to win. All right, cool. Zubimendi, Gyökeres, and Semenyo. Done. Just done.
But that's a more realistic sum.
No. But you man don't want to win. So, by the way,
what do you mean we don't want to win?
Wait, why don't we win? We're just being realistic.
You man are not willing.
Let me tell you the realistic.
Bro, you're trying to bankrupt the whole club. There's not going to be no Arsenal, bro.
You turned into a fashion market, man.
Man's trying to get rid of the whole club.
You're not willing
and gaslight us by saying we don't want to win as well. Nasty.
No, you're not willing to commit to greatness. I hear it. Go on, tell me you're realistic. I'll spend 20-30 million here and there, and we win
20-30 million. I'm saying the reason why Trossard is signing because it's realistic to say it makes sense. You've already got him at the club. You know he's prem proven. It makes sense to keep him on the bench. It makes sense to say that's a bench player that we've already got. He's a good squad player to have. He's already used to being on the bench anyway. I know he's annoyed about it, but he's used to it. Martinelli, the same thing. These players are already here. So the best thing to do is to upgrade on them for the first team. It's not to say you might as well sell Martinelli. You might as well sell Trossard.
Too much in one window, man.
Yeah,
you might as well sell all of them.
Trossard and Martinelli. That's what I want.
Would you still have it?
If we needed to, yeah, I would rather not. But if we needed to generate fun,
see, I play for. I'm not a manager, but I play football manager. That's too much cohesion.
We make Havertz.
I like Cash. I like
cohesion.
If we make Havertz a squad player,
like 10 out and 10 in. That's a mad.
Best players in the league.
Yeah, but I said I don't want to sell him. But if we have to generate funds to invest in areas that are very key, then you know what I mean. I support Arsenal.
Buying Havertz, man. If he's available,
I support Arsenal. I don't support Trossard FC. I don't support Martinelli FC. I don't support Havertz FC. I support Arsenal. And if they decide the bet, also that's another thing. These players that we go and buy, we're not a Saudi team. We're not just gonna go 100 million all in one goal for Rodrigo. Like we're gonna spread out the payments over.
Yeah, but then you have to factor in their wages as well. Like you mentioned, Jonathan David on the free, he's gonna come on big wages. Like that, even Mbappe is not a free signing for Real Madrid when he went there. Like it is on paper, Football Manager thing. You got him for free, but he's gonna be your top earner. I'm not saying any of us are accountants, but it's not. It don't work like this.
Do you know what's mad as well? Do you know this season here? Yeah, the signings that we made was off the back of us selling players. So we didn't actually even dip into any of our own funds. And we didn't sign anybody in January. We spent no money this season. If anything, if you're telling me we're not spending no money, then cool. By the way, when we go into the next transfer window, you got 2 transfer windows to make.
But you mentioned installments, Hooks. You're right, but you mentioned installments. Do you think we've really paid off everything for Havertz, Rice, probably even Gabriel Jesus and the rest of them? We're probably still paying P's as well.
We have to factor all of that in. But all I'm saying is, the way that we've been doing it so far, obviously, the model hasn't gotten us over the line. It hasn't.
I hear that. You want us to be a bit more ambitious.
Yeah, we have to change it up. Like, man, I got to start thinking about what am I willing to commit to achieving greatness. And the PSR point, we're super clear of PSR. On many occasions,
can change very quickly, though.
I mean, it can, but let's not. Well, by the way, how many tracksuits did we bring out this season, bro? Like we sell bare, we generate bare peas, bro. Like generation of peas and revenue is not an issue for Arsenal. We don't need to worry about that. You get me? We're not Newcastle. We've been doing it for years. Do you know what I'm saying? So, by the way, just go and do you know what? On top of everything else, why the hell would Berta, who, let's be honest, he could go anywhere he really wanted to, that was looking for a new director or was considering a new director of football, why would he come to Arsenal and sign for Arsenal if he wasn't told, do you know what? There's things to fix and we're gonna back you in fixing it. Money is not an issue.
Yeah,
I hear that. But what if he's getting twanged? What if he's getting twanged? Like maybe people would say for the Arteta apologists, he's getting twanged. And being devil's advocate, what if Berta just wants to sing from the same hymn sheet of those in and around Arsenal?
I don't believe he would.
I don't believe it, but it's a factor.
276 people inside, yeah, at least hit the like button. You gotta hit the like button and
subscribe to the man. The mods, please post the channels, man. Fam Zone TV, Halftime Hooks. You know what you need to do. It doesn't cost a thing. Support it. I would say catch, but
yeah, we're still waiting.
Waiting.
Soon come.
We'll sign a striker before him. 1 year we'll get 10 starts in a row before that happens, bro. Like,
you're an idiot. But yeah, what was he saying?
Man.
We'll be really
Wait. Has Che changed the thing?
What's that?
Is
Like
that-
AI?
Yeah, before. Yeah, man, don't even rate that Che, man. Change it back. How you mean?
Come on. Come on, we see you. Come on.
But yeah. Nah, would you man think to that Semedo?
Semenyo.
Yes, my bad.
Bring me Embuemo, man. Semenyo's cool, but
Wait. What you say, D?
Wolves is right back.
Right back. You know what I meant. Yeah.
Wolves is right back. Wolves is right back.
What do you man think of him? How much they saying? Like 35 M's or something? 40 M's?
Apparently Bournemouth wants 70. 70 safe.
M's, man. 35 M's.
70 for my man.
Yo, guy, you're cool.
Just bring me Embuemo, man.
Yeah, I'll take Mbemo.
Well, apparently we have an interest in.
But how much are they saying for Mbemo though?
Mbumo,
apparently Brentford are open to selling him in the summer. Maybe like 50.
I take Mbumo and Whistle, you know. I take them both.
Yeah, I'll take both.
What do you man think of Gordon?
I take Gordon.
I like
Gordon's cold, but
Newcastle are gonna make us pay serious guala, man.
Getting Gordon.
Well, to be fair, this is saying 50 million. No, so Arsenal are now where they badly need to match Bukayo Saka's productivity on the other flank. Nico Williams, who has a buyout clause, thought to be in the region of 50 mil, is an ideal option, but his wages would be high in contrast to a higher fee for Anton Semenyo. Arsenal also like Brian Mbeumo.
Apparently, Bayern have triggered his release
Williams.
Clause. Yeah, or planning to trigger his release clause.
Is he really that messed for all of this for you lot? I like him. He's had a bit of a shit season, but is he really like? Once you get beyond this, is he really worth all of this to be onto him like this?
You know what? He reminds me of the time when we were going for Isaac, yeah. And then Isaac had like the dead season that season. I think he scored like 9 goals, and it must have put us off.
That.
Yeah. It must have put us off. And then he went to Newcastle and done the madness. So, bro, I'm saying get him, bro. For me, like I said, I ain't watched him week in, week out. But what I've seen, he's definitely better than what we got. It's definitely an upgrade. He's ass.
Yeah, he's erratic though, man. He's erratic over there.
Eze's peak. Hey, Eze
would be lovely.
Yeah,
what, back up for Odegaard. Potentially taking his spot.
Left, 10, 8, all that.
Eze's going to cost like 80 to 100 million.
Nah.
And this is the thing, is he like, I don't want to say is he worth it, because I think footballism being worth is gone now, but
how much do you think he'll be worth?
I reckon we could get Eze for like a 60 M's.
No chance.
No.
80 million on Eze or 80 million on Watkins?
Watkins.
Eze. Are you mad? Are you mad? Man said Watkins. Allow it. We're not doing that. We are not doing that.
What's going on there, man?
I'm sorry. If you give me a choice of like Eze or Watkins, I'm definitely spending the 80 million on Eze. Like,
no chance.
100.
On Eze. 100. He's younger as well.
Way, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Semedo's a baller. He's a baller. But it's one of them. You see when a player's at like a team. I've seen it with like the Bentekes, the Carrolls. You see when they're at that low team, not low team per se, but you know what I'm trying to say. They're there and then they're shining because it's all about them kind of thing. But when you move to that big club, there's so many stars. You're not getting the ball as much. When you're getting the ball maybe 2-3 times, you need to do something and it's not enough. You're usually always on the ball. You're used to getting like having couple chances at the man before you could, you know what I'm saying? So I think it's a weird one, man. But I definitely take the chance. Carl, you see
let me ask you, man, a question as well. Sorry to cut you catch. Go on, man.
No, you see when Klopp come in. Klopp went whole left back, Robinson, relegation. He went.
You're alluding to what I'm saying.
Oh, go then, go.
No, yeah, this is what I'm saying, because obviously, like in an ideal world, we all want stars and whatnot. Real Madrid have obviously flexed their muscles throughout their whole time, and obviously of recent as well. But for all of that, they've done their thing in South America. You look at Liverpool, you know, their players are stars, but like you said, Robertson, Salah, Mane, even when Ronaldo was there, all of these guys. Van Dijk, Van Dijk and Alisson probably exceptions because they spent mad peas, but Van Dijk was there for someone on the taking. If we're not gonna do the whole, these players that cost bare peas, surely we need to shop smartly and maybe get the Semenyo. Well, it's different now, but the Semenyos, the Embuemos, even like you said with Isaac when he was at Sociedad, players that don't necessarily look sexy pause at this moment in time, but maybe a year, 6 months to a year, everybody loves them. They're borderline world class. Like, is that an angle we need to start going down as a club?
Yeah,
not really. No.
Fair
Why?
enough.
Why?
We need to buy players that are proven now. Players that are doing it right here, right now. You lot are turning your nose up at someone like Watkins that scores 20 goals every year.
No, we didn't turn our nose up at him.
Hey, is Watkins your
no one
brethren?
turned their nose up
He
at
knows
him. I said
Watkins,
80 million.
You lot would rather Sesko than Watkins, isn't it?
Well, it says here, almost every data team at major clubs rates Benjamin Sesko as highly as possible. There are 3 known Premier League clubs who believe the world is his oyster and that he can be in the bracket of world best strikers.
Time for that. We need goals now.
I hear it. That's why I'm going for Gyökeres.
I think he's got
No,
unique qualities.
Obviously, Gyökeres is what we want. Gyökeres or Isaac is what everyone wants. I'm saying, apart from that, we need to get players that are doing it now.
And apparently, we're working on deals for Gyökeres and Sesko. So
I saw that apparently they've agreed the contract, everything with my man, and they're literally like in the weeks coming
holding shirts, man.
Yeah, I know. It's all rumors, isn't it? But yeah, I heard they've already agreed the deal. They're just gonna put in a bid for my man. So we'll wait and see, man.
You man taking Ramos?
Hell no.
Nah.
What if Arteta wants him?
Hell no. I don't care. I don't want Arteta. How about that?
Fair enough.
Yeah, nah, that's a no for me, man. My man, literally, there's no. You see, when a team's got no striker, it was when you see even to Jesus, yeah, because when Jesus was at City, Jesus, whatever you want to call him, when he was at City, yeah, remember they went that whole season. They went that whole season playing the false 9, and my man's a striker. That's when you know it's dark. Hey, allow me, bro. And my man's a striker. That's how you know it's dark. You see, when you're a striker and Dembele is playing up top, there's a reason for that.
That even happened a couple of times with a couple men at our club, to be fair.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Jesus, when he was at City, remember they played the false 9 when he was a striker, and that whole season he was playing on the wing and shit. Do you get what I'm saying?
Mm.
So yeah, no from me, man.
She changed their picture just for you, Catch. Yeah. That's how you work, Catch.
Hey, motion. You know he got motion.
Believes them strong.
Hey, trust me. Hey. Dunk in the blood clot champion. I said, again. I say, y'all go on. Easy enough.
Oh, man. Hey, before I forget, what you lot saying for Zubimendi? Like, Romano's more or less confirmed it.
Bro, I'm not buying it, bro. I saw even Hooks. I saw Dee do it. All of you lot, you're all in on it. Here we go. I said, oh
no, you didn't watch my video then. You didn't watch my video.
No. I'm just saying, like, I just saw everyone's posting, right? Bro, didn't you do this last season? We agreed all this stuff. Like, what are we doing here?
You didn't. You couldn't watch.
You don't get. What? All me have to do is ask. But yeah, it's one of them. I was more on the I'm looking. I'm going, bro. Don't let this guy twang us again, please, bro. If this guy don't come to our club,
yes, man.
It's a long day.
I don't trust him slightly, you know.
That's what I'm saying.
You're making me shook.
I'm a bit gassed, but I'm not.
I'm not even that gas, blood. He's good, but he ain't like.
Nah, listen.
He's a baller still. I'll never cap.
Now listen. Hold on though. Obviously it's YouTube clips. I get it. We saw Pepe. He looked like a world beat. I get it. But what I did crop from my man, left and right foot, first time balls, like bang, like not literally man on him, and he's pinging it. Just left, right foot. I'm like, what foot is he? Literally, that's what I saw. You can't really judge his.
He ain't better than Party, is he?
Bro, I'm not gonna say he's better than Party, but all I'm saying.
And if he isn't, why are we bringing him in?
There's no one better than Party in that position right now.
All I'm saying is when I was watching him, yeah, it was like, you know, it weren't just like first time balls to just no one. It's like he was doing first time balls, left, right foot with a man on him, and it's going straight for an assist. Like, and he's the CDM. The guy has, he's both-footed and he looks cold for me, man. He looks cold. But like I said, but there's loads of players that's been killed. Isaac's killed Van Dijk. Like, what are we doing here? Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
he ain't better than Partey, so it's just 1 in, 1 out. Like, if he plays and Partey plays, you're gonna feel like it's the same type of thing, man. It ain't much, but he ain't better than Partey, so.
I can't say.
He ain't better than Partey.
Weren't you not going to sell Partey? It appears he's going to get a new contract, to be brutally honest. Like, that's one thing I like with Berta. Obviously, I've never had a conversation, but it feels like things are kind of changing. A bit like to what Catch Dee was saying earlier about win now mode. Like, Gyökeres is 26. You're trying to keep Partey. Fair enough, we might not think Zubimendi's better than Partey, but he's 26. People wanted to get rid of Trossard. Trossard's on the wrong side of 30, some would say, trying to keep him. I think Berta's more on a win now mode, and I ain't got the tab for the life of me, but there was even one of them ITK saying that Berta likes that keeper we've been linked with, the Espanyol brother, and so does Arteta. But Berta is saying, listen, we have to make the budget stretch. We might not have 20 to 30 million. Now, if that's Edu, maybe Arteta gets his way. We say D?
Garcia.
Yeah, the Garcia lad. Like, I like him, and he might become one of the best.
Why are we looking at another keeper? Anyway,
for 20, 30 million quid, when we can spend that elsewhere or put that towards something else.
Yeah, that's what I'm on, man. You need a keeper. You need to get like.
But then, if we don't get like a keeper that's kind of all right, if Raya gets injured, man, are gonna go, oh look, Arteta being naive in the transfer window, not getting another. Like, that's what I'm saying. You can't. Like, he has to, innit?
To replace Raya personally within the next month or months.
What?
Within the next year or 12. I did 12 within the next year or 2 years. Sorry, I think he would, because again, I just think he is. They talk about him as being a Spanish international and all these things. Their big clubs are onto you. No disrespect to Raya, but at some point he's not gonna want to be the number 2, bro. He's a youth man goalie, you know.
Yeah, fair enough.
You're not gonna want to be that forever. Maybe Arteta swaps keepers and all of that kind of stuff, but I don't know. I just think he would take his spot.
Yeah, 100%.
And look at Arteta's track record in the goalie thing as well. I like Raya. I think we got a lot of
Raya is cold, bro.
I didn't say we're cold
about. If it weren't for him yesterday, we're like 3-4 down in that first. What are we doing?
I didn't say he's not cold.
But
there's
what,
so many.
Wait. You've watched this? What's his name? Espanyol guy. You've watched him?
I'm not watching him out, but I think he's got potential. My only thing is because think about it, Catch.
But you're going off what people say then.
No, I'm not.
You ain't watched him.
No, I'm not. I'm going off the fact that he's 23 years of age. You're playing week in, week out. They're talking about you as a Spain international. Why are you playing week on the bench?
You're playing week in, week out for who?
Espanyol, but you're playing.
Okay.
But you're playing.
Okay. Kepa was playing week in, weekend.
And you look at Real Madrid have been linked with him, for example. Courtois is going to be.
Wait. Real Madrid was linked with Kepa and that. He was playing for Bilbao. Look at him. What are we talking about? Just because you're playing week in, week out. Yeah, but I don't think he's coming in to take Raya's.
Garcia's going to want to be first choice.
Yeah, you're going to have that mentality. You should have that mentality.
At some point, it's going to be another.
It don't mean it's going to happen. No, it don't mean it's going to happen. It won't. No way is it taking. I ain't seen him yet. So I'm not going to. And for what I've seen of Raya, are you mad?
I'm not listening to Raya, but at some point, you got to be unless it's made clear, man. If man are happy being number 1 and number 2, that's their business. That's great. But at some point, you're gonna have that Emi Martinez, Ramsdale, that Leno, whoever, that Czech, whatever. We've been here. Definitely. At some point, bro, you can't have 2 number 2s. Fair enough. There's a couple exceptions. Something's gonna change, bro. Something's got to change. 2 things to ask you. Look.
Quickly, Mikey, I ain't seen the player. That's what I'm saying. But I'm asking them, is he that good? They're telling me they ain't seen the player either. So how? What we're just going.
I said I'm not watching Espanyol realistically, but I've seen enough.
That's my point. What? How many games have you watched of this guy? Be honest.
About 15. They're all documented on my YouTube channel.
Oh, 15.
We've done reports. They're there.
I respect it. 15's a nice amount.
That's what I said. I'm not a religious follower. I think you're good. I think I can see why Arteta wants you. You got decent ball playing distribution skills. You're a decent shot stopper. I like your personality. You seem to be one of them. You know them guys. Maybe it's for cameras, but he's G'ing everyone up. I just think if he signed for us this season, within the next 2 years or even 3, something's got to give. Now, if he's good, but he's number 2, great. I want them both to be cool. If Arteta follows through on his promise of rotating, great. I just think, from what I've seen, I don't think you're going to want to be second fiddle to Raya. I think it'd be a ticking time bomb, which if you got two great keepers and you fight, fair play. I just can't see him being the number 2 forever. Too much
I'm seeing people in the chat saying, Raya's gone in 2-3 years. What, people don't rate Raya? Like, is it only me?
People nitpick at Raya. I don't think he's perfect, but there's bare problems before we go look at Raya. As you said, he saved us bare times. It's not making sense.
Raya's cold.
Raya's cut, but we ain't got no issues to be drawing out Raya.
Yeah,
and every L Raya's made, he's actually had more W's for us. Like he's front. It's sad, yeah, but Raya's actually got a shout to be our player of the season. I wouldn't give it to him, but he's actually got that. It's harsh.
Even the games we lost, like when he's saving the penalty against PSG, bro, he don't deserve that. He's played, you know what I'm saying? Like he's done more than enough, bro. I don't even know why there's even a conversation. I thought it was more like, oh yeah, we're getting that Garcia guy to be the second choice keeper, and that's it. This
mod's a Man United fan. Remember the game where Raya made a mistake at Old Trafford? He didn't crumble. He made bare 6 saves for us, man. Like, I'm here with it. Raya don't have to be generational, man. Of course, I would want a generational keeper. I'd love for Raya to one day be in the same conversation as Alisson, Van der Sar, Cech, etc. He's a calm keeper. We've got several things before we question Mark Raya. Of course, if his form's on the floor, ask questions. Our problem, Raya's cool, man. The bar is low if he's up for player of the season. Go away, man. Go away, man. Go away, man.
Yeah, man. Like Alisson ain't been in the contention for that couple seasons. Let's not do that.
She's being horrible, man. She's being horrible. She's not Arsenal fan. I don't expect her to know who our player of the season is, man. And he even saved us against her very club, but Raya's the least of our problems.
Least.
And again, Real Madrid want Raya, by the way, exactly.
Oh, fucking bro. Real Madrid, go away, bro. Anytime someone and you know what it is, Saliba, you see him. Bro, listen, it's cutthroat season. If you want to go, get out of my club. It's that real. You're playing like, bro, I don't even know. It's like, soon as Gabriel's been popped down, it's like, is it a thing where Sergio Ramos was looking Varane looked like a world beater? Do you know what I'm saying?
He's missing his big bro, but that's a step for Saliba. You need to look 30 regardless of who's there. And actually, you see it way before Gabriel Magalhaes got injured. You see it for France, bro. You see it when France plays Saliba and someone else. Or I actually think Kanata is the only one that looks half decent, or Upamecano at times. That's Saliba's next step. He's even said it himself, man. But it just shows you how vital relationships and partnerships on a football field are, man. Like, but Saliba, you gotta get your act together, because if I was shameless and I was part of Arsenal's recruitment team, I'm getting all your mistakes this season. It's sending it to Real Madrid and saying, forget about it, man. Just forget about that. Done. I've got 2 things to ask you before I let you get out of here. Yeah, obviously, we actually haven't talked about PSG or the Liverpool game, and who really cares? Yeah, but Rice missed out, hamstring injury, another hamstring injury. How you feeling about that?
See that one, D? I don't know about you. Move the comments so you can see. D, I don't know about you, but bro, if it's true that, bro, that's on Arteta. There was the game before. Who did we play just before PSG in the second leg when he played Rice for 80, 90 minutes, bro? 80 something minutes.
Wasn't it Bournemouth?
Bournemouth, yeah, I think it was Bournemouth, bro. Shit like that. When people are going at him for doing stuff, it's bro, we're not managers, and we could see that, my man, if you're going into a big Champions League game, especially if it's away as well, it's gonna be hectic. Give him a rest. Bro. And if you're gonna play it,
because who the hell comes on, bro? And it goes back to the summer.
You could even put Zinchenko in there or something. It's one of them. For the biggest game of your season, you have to be giving one of your best players a rest before that game, or at least a little half. Just so you're still keeping match fit, we're going to give you 45 minutes and you're getting hooked. Do you get what I'm saying? For playing in for 80 something minutes just before the big game is crazy for me. And now look, my man's popped down. What are you thinking, D?
Ran into the ground.
He probably had this injury for a minute and just now resting it now. That's normally how it goes.
Hey, D, Arteta could do no wrong, innit, D?
Yeah. These are the apologists we're talking about, man.
Ran said, no, bro, come on.
Man, we're telling me to believe against Real Madrid, and
answer, fam.
See how man I mentioned nothing about PSG.
He probably had a hamstring injury. He probably had a hamstring injury for a minute.
But what if it weren't, and what if it was caused by him obviously playing too many minutes to like the game before?
Yeah, but I don't know the answer. But the fact is, he had we lost the game to Bournemouth. If you're saying he shouldn't have played, we lost. We didn't win.
But and that's my point. Even though he didn't need to play that game, we always saying our finals the PSG game. So why is one of our best players playing in that game? Do you know what I'm saying?
Because we needed to win the game.
But we didn't win it.
Precisely.
And in hindsight, when you're looking at it now, we didn't really need to win that game because we kind of got like a little gap. Do you know what I'm saying? So I think for me, he should have definitely rested him a bit, man. That's crazy. 90 minutes. And you know, like, what his role is. He's the box to box midfielder. Do you know how much work that is every game?
That's why it's unacceptable for me if we don't get quality and quantity next season, bro. The squad is not big enough. We've known this now. It's getting annoying, bro.
Yeah, facts, man.
As D actually said on one stream, I can't remember it word for word, but he said something along the lines of everything in the summer needs to make sense. And I'm going to say that again, everything has to make sense.
Facts. Listen, I'm on him this season. Like, you got to start off. Like I said, I need to see signings before preseason. I need to see a good start. Like, I need to see, like, you start the season like you want. Like, make everyone know in the league, rah, they mean business. You know what I'm saying? Like, come out first game, smash someone. You know what I'm saying? You have to start on a mad one, bro. Like I said, man, I'm on to him this season, man. Last season.
Go on, Catch.
No, go on.
No, I was gonna say, before I let you get out of here, Arsenal apparently are interested in Rafael. We lot saying?
I'll take him. I think it was overrated, but yeah. I'll take him.
I got killed for saying that. 100 million though.
Nah.
I'll take him for the left. I'll take him for the left. He's overrated, but I'll take him for the left. I need something over there that's erratic. I need some madness over there.
If we're spending 100 M's, I'll go for Rodrigo. If we're gonna bid for him, we might as well go for Rodrigo.
Yeah, if Rodrigo's, that's if Rodrigo. I'm talking about who we're gonna get in it. I don't think Rodrigo's realistic unless he's available. If he's available,
it makes sense over there though.
Everyone will be after him.
Yeah, facts. But I think it makes sense where he, like, Mbappe wants to play on the wing. You know how it goes. So I think it makes sense only for him to make way. Thought you stuck to what you knew, D.
I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know what he's talking about.
Neither do I, man.
What he's all about.
I mean, it is what it is, man. Like, let's just get through the Newcastle game, get through the Southampton game right off the season, get in the transfer market, man. It's a shame that it's ended that way, Carl. I'm not gonna lie. I remember sitting here when we beat Real Madrid and you lot were getting on to me, and I watched the game again like for a third time after. It made me think, yeah, you know what, these lot might be right. We might get the Champions League over the line, and then it's a shame, man. It's a fucking shame.
Yeah, I think we would have beaten either Inter and Barca as well, man.
This is why it sucks, and this is where I've been very critical about everything, and we've still got 2 semi-finals, and then it's been dead, man. But it is what it is, man. I'm not even going to ask Catch because he ain't got a channel, even though someone said when you start in the channel, D, you got what you got to come out on Fan Zone?
Soon, Kizzy.
Same old, man. Trench Talks 10 p.m. Fridays, man.
You'll be there.
Lock in.
Over there. Wolfie and Saeed have got a little battle that they're trying to set up, man, because they both think that they're the best at the quiz, you get me? So
have we got to the end? Before I let you look out of it, in fact, most important question, have we got to the end of Honeygate? I got zanged. I haven't heard any word from the referees. Nobody said nothing. No clips have come up. I got zanged.
No, they will. But I don't understand what Honeygate was. What's that? I don't understand. I don't get it.
Bro,
keep saying that.
The question, the answer or something was around.
What did bees take?
I didn't say a damn word. Bare people spoke. I got in trouble. Nothing.
Oh, is that what you've been talking about?
Honeygate, man. That's the latest scandal, man.
I thought it was Ferguson Gate.
No, Fergie Gate. No, that's another gate in itself. There's bare gates, but I got Zach. I didn't say a word. There's
bare times you do say stuff and not you get away with it though.
I don't know about that. I can't remember any of that. I just remember Honeygate still. Oh man,
it was cold.
No, we'll be there Fridays, 10 p.m. till whenever it gets locked
Whenever.
off. Make sure, yeah, man, till when we're done in it. And Catch is normally there. The man them are knackered.
I'm always there. What do you mean normally?
more
Wait. Hey, D, hold on. Man said Catch is no. That's a sentence for you, bro. You're normally there. Cause sometimes you're sometime-ish. He's here, he's there. I'm always there. Yeah, let's have it right.
I've missed like 2 weeks out since it started.
Have I missed a week, D?
Huh?
Have I missed a week, D?
Yeah, you have. Don't touch it. You haven't been there every time I've been there.
Since I've been there, I ain't missed a week.
No, he hasn't. No, he hasn't.
He's been every week. He's been every week.
What are you talking about?
I'm gonna do my research. Because that's big.
Been there every week.
100%. He has not been there every time. And he was nice. He was behaved this time, though. There's no drama, bro.
What do you mean behave this time? Mind yourself. Listen. And yeah, when I'm late, I contact. I'll tell the man them, yo, I'm gonna be here at this time. Yeah, I communicate. I communicate. Unlike some people.
Lee's not been there more than me. Lee's definitely not been there more than me. Definitely not been on there more than me. He's definitely not. I was there before quizzes was even a thing. Allow it, people. Like,
D, answer this stupid. Answer that though. Nah, go back to that.
Which one?
Karma's. No, other one. She said he didn't honor the super chat. Yeah, look. What we saying? I think that has to be a thing. You know, if it's over $5 or something, $10, I think that's got to be a thing, because then it makes it interesting. Like someone could be like, you know what?
Man, it don't. It just changes the whole dynamic, man. Nah, it just makes it nonsense, man. Everyone go up and down. It's not a quiz no more.
Yeah, no, but we just have to give people entertainment, man.
Yeah, it's not a quiz, man.
Nah,
I leave that to Monts and them and on their team of the season and all that. That's
pay to win. Yeah, pay to win is crazy. Yeah, that is mad, isn't it? Pay to win.
Yeah, it's mad. It's mad. No one will do the quiz after a while. You're top and now you're bottom for no reason.
Yeah, you know what? One stream, it should be at anything goes.
Yeah, one
stream, all that shit can run.
Like Royal Rumble trenches or something. It should be just a madness.
All shakes are allowed.
Catch his head for the chaos, man.
He loves it, man.
He loves the chaos, man. He loves chaos.
Listen, last week you man try let me get onto Roms. I said, nah, man, respectfully, Roms is good peoples. We know what's going on behind the scenes. Man, no, I only
get out of there, man. You want to pick and choose when you want to be all political, bruv. Get out of there, man.
Wait.
Man sent to Roms, yeah, say what you got to say. You're like, nah, I'm not a good person.
No, but wait, but wait, why though? It was because it was a female, right?
Why?
It was because it was a female. Don't do that. Don't do that. It was because it was a female. And my thing is, if you come for me, I got a clip always ready. Yeah, that's it.
That's fine. And I let you do what you gotta do, innit? Everyone's getting on to me like, oh, what you doing? What you letting Catch say? I'm letting you say your piece. You know what I'm saying? You gotta let me say my piece to Roms. You're there telling no, Roms, man. Nah, we can't.
No, wait. You wanted me to say what it was though, and I said no.
I wasn't speaking to you. You got involved. I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to Roms directly. You wanted to pipe up, so you got yourself involved, didn't it?
Nah, man, I couldn't do that to Roms. Roms is good people, man. Good people.
Roms under pressure. Catch bailed him out for no reason. Just bailed him out, yo.
Now.
Oh, and you see, people, this is why you need to be there. Go on, D. You say?
No, people are just asking you look fine. I'm saying, bro.
Oh,
them are big men, you get me? They'll sort out what they got to sort
out.
Go
watch the streams if you want to hear gossip and what we're referring to and all these things. Go and subscribe to Fam Zone. Go and watch. Some of you probably don't even know what the hell we're referring to. So there's probably, what would you say? About 8, 9, maybe even 10, 12 weeks of footage. Go and watch that and be there 10 p.m. Friday, bro.
Pure
we're not answering that.
Bro, no joke. I got my man messaging me like, yo, what Fam Zone this week? Trenches this week. I'm like, yeah, man. They're like, bro, that's my like. I've got like at least 5 brothers,
Fridays, man.
Same for my bedrooms as well. Like my proper dogs. I'm my man in the trenches. Them man are like, because it's like a TV show, isn't it? You just watch it Friday night.
People are like, what the fuck you doing on YouTube? And now it's become a fixture in their Fridays, man. It's funny how it works.
It's funny how it works, man. Yeah, you wouldn't think it would have blown up.
But when you watch it back, it's entertaining though.
Oh shit, I'm ramping. It's hella entertaining, bro.
when
It's
you
hella
watch it
entertaining.
Yeah, when you
Apart
watch it
from
back,
when you get zanged.
And you know what? Where is
I'll
just
never
all
forget the
real?
honey game. I'll never forget you. I said Fergie and never got the
You
answer.
got zang with a Ferguson. You didn't get zang with a honey. I got beat with Ferguson this week. I said Ferguson. Man, are saying why? What Ferguson? Barry Ferguson.
What? I'm gonna find the footage. I'm
Man,
gonna
saying
find
Barry
honey
Ferguson
game.
and all that.
And listen, last thing. But if anyone goes over, and watches the trench sorts this week, just let us know, in the comments as well on Fam Zone, if you thought it was a bit fishy, because you see D next to me, he was lost for time. All of a sudden, he says to his cousin, Dean, let's do some other questions. All of a sudden, my man just
All of a sudden,
out of nowhere.
I didn't win.
Yeah, the Mo Farah, but it was set up.
No, but he started colliding the blood.
It went mad. It was
I
crazy.
didn't win.
It was crazy. It was
There's
crazy.
something going on the back rows.
I didn't win.
Hey, trust me, it don't hit the same, but trust. I'm like that. I can't really watch things back.
No, I watch it, man. Because you see different things, you miss different things. I watch it, man. So.
Yeah, you have to watch it back still slightly. See, I don't see bare stuff that man are talking about after things. When you're
and some of the questions when I'm watching it back, I'm like, how the fuck didn't I get that?
How did I not get that?
It's different when you're like, you got a little time scale thing, and man. So Fridays, people, 10 p.m s, Fam Zone TV, you know where to be. Man, it's been a great chat, but I know you lot got things to do. Let me let you get out of here. We're out, people. Safe.
Big
Man, in a bit.
Always